Okay, right, let's go speak to this little girl now that I've had some sleep, because Mim is dying on the inside. Right,
That jerk! 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 Jerk!
hey, come on, let's not talk about my ex that way.
Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
I take it back. Who got you so upset?
Oh, it's you. It's Adler. Adler disappeared.
Oh, God. Kids.
He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities.
My bad.
He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
Gracia, be nice, she's a
Kept
kid.
saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
Yeah, that means nothing. We'll get him back.
Who said I want him back?
Obviously you do.
But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Okay, well the girl's got some manners at least. Oh. Shit. Yo. You got something? Hopefully a will to live? Nope. Yep, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. Interesting. Hold on. Let me go grab a cardi because I'm getting cold. Okay, that's instantly fixed my problem because this room, for some strange reason, 1 minute it'll go from freezing to boiling and then from boiling to freezing at the span of 2 minutes. What? I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, it's the truth. Thanks. Interesting. Huh.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
See.
So the researchers who disappeared were at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece?
That's a perfect pawn.
I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlam.
Uh-oh. What's Asta done? Oh. Hi, Don Hong. I think we've only scratched the surface of this infrared. Oh god, what's happened? Don't need more bad news. Fire demons of Fetora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader, and even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eye reports claiming... Don Hong, I cannot read that much that fast. Okay, right, hold on. In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that miscreants materialized from the Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. I have heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There is not much information about it, but only one line that catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants. Shifting between phases. That's all I have. The number of related records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. It's enough. Thank you. That's good. Good to say you're welcome, Don Han. You know, just learn some manners. Okay. Right, we got some more clues. Let's go back to Asa and Screwlam. Okay, we're here.
You're back.
Yeah. Not
I've
good.
been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Shit.
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble.
Yeah.
We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Yep.
Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. Then first,
Okay.
Adler's...
Right.
Adler also.
Yeah.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Potentially.
Indeed, and I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Hold on, there's a lot of commotion going on outside my bedroom door. Give me a minute. I need to quickly get this sorted. Okay, I'm back. So my grandfather came back from his reunion and the dog was going all ballistic and it was getting so loud it was coming through the mic. So now that they've settled down, we can carry on with business.
The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Yeah.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discover they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must know what this means. The next angle, last, is the abilities of... You probably already know about this. The Fire Demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. There is another secret with Ifrit. Last
Interesting.
is the next
Okay,
angle.
so the first...
Adler's
do-
disappearance. He
Um,
must have come
you gonna
across
guess
some...
this one?
I understand. So the answer is
tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense.
Ratio, can you just shut up and tell me the answer?
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some
let's have a
vital
look.
information.
It's gotta be this one.
I understand. So the answer is
Tenuous
Oh my god.
first.
Ratio, shush.
Adler's the next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
This
I
one?
understand.
Tenuous
Okay, never mind.
The next
It's
and
gotta be this last one.
is the abilities of Duke
Will be this
Inferno
one.
and...
There you go.
During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering
Yeah.
tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property. And this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion.
So was Duke Inferno the one who obviously attacked the space station then and was like threatening it?
Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Okay.
I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. The kindling of this
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the phase flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling.
Right.
Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process.
Stupid Rame.
If Ifrit is a scion of the phase flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
Yeah.
The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
I understand.
Tenuous connection. The kindling of this unique flame. I fear that this undoubtedly The curio Herta asked to find was the phase flame. And Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the phase flame through the concept of energy life forms. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I don't think it's the same. This one?
I understand.
Tenuous connection. I fear that this
Ratio
is the
doesn't really
truth.
I
speak
understand.
properly, does he?
Tenuous I
Oh,
fear
I'm
that
just
this
stupid.
is the
Not
truth.
the booklet. There you go. Never mind, ignore
When
me.
Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw Member 29 Sir Call's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis.
Right.
As a scion of the phase flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed.
Right.
That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
So basically then, they're not necessarily dead, it's just they've been moved. Okay, that makes sense.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear.
You want to
And the
explain for the rest of
sudden
the
and
class?
consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
Makes sense. But
It
why?
was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
Shit. Oh. Message. Uploaded document, missing researcher profile, question mark, question mark. What on earth is this? The missing researchers are all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web. Holy moly, you know stuff that isn't even the security department isn't aware of. I just got the file from next door. It sounds far-fetched, but on the off chance it's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged the whole missing things to get rid of dissenters. That's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. If that's really the case, doesn't it mean this group chat is in grave danger? Shit. This is not good.
This...
No, it isn't enough.
What do you mean?
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
Meaning...
What do you mean?
Yeah.
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Oh, God. What?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger.
But why?
Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
Now we have to go find Asta. What do we do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
Okay.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its
That
own
do-
way.
Is that Duke Inferno's voice?
Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station.
Okay, good.
Mr. Ratio, please go with Miss Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Oh, Christ, okay. Team must include Dr. Ratio. Okay, so this is where we get to show off Dr. Ratio gameplay. Fucking fantastic. Right, Kafka. Let's just put...
Hey, Kafka. Can I go off script this time?
Interesting. Let's just put Bailu in there for now. So, well, really, it said it wants destruction of... I don't have any of them. I don't have any leveled, at least. I really need to level more characters.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
What the fuck is this?
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Excuse me? The folded space results from a spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in spatial coordinates or if you teleported to somewhere unexpected. Okay, cool. So we can just go straight through.
See? It's still in the space station.
Oh.
Like Scroom said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Oh, Christ. Okay. So we gotta get to this boy by going through these, like, teleportation things. That makes sense. What's Molten Cheese Star doing here? Oh, come on, boy.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
Oh, really? Oh, Christ. I've got to beat this thing. Okay, then. So, smack him with the book of knowledge and let's absolutely annihilate this guy. Okay, so it should be through here. Thankfully. Oh god, just trying to avoid these boys.
Why? This has nothing to do with you.
You nick my friend, mate, and you get me involved.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Ooh, right, okay. Let's go and grab him then. So he should be up here. Okay, there he is.
What is your goal?
To capture you and give you back to Herta, my boy.
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Okay, interesting. Why is it about to end and why does Dr. Ratio talk as if he knows exactly what's going on? Because he's not a member of the Genius Society. This boy be so sus, man. Nearly as sus as Sampo. Okay, looks like the chase is about to come to an end.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet.
Why?
It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now. But next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
Bitch, come fight me in Peliconi. My team's gonna wreck your ass. After like 20 attempts. Dr. Ratio just be there chilling like a villain?
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
What? Let's say don't let yourself get burned for it. Oh! Bloody hell! I gotta fight all these guys.
The banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not, shall we?
Okay, cool. Looks like we're
Let's
gonna have to
test
fight
your
these guys. Bear with me.
So this is the extent
fuck's
of
sake.
miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Interesting, we're coming up with enemies we've not seen in a
Never
hot minute.
stop thinking.
Okay.
The fire is weakening.
Oh my gosh.
It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
Will do. Shit.
Let's...
Okay, we're nearly there.
Good times. Time to
Dr.
say
Ratio
bye.
hits hard though, guys. Genuinely. I was about to say if you get him, level him, but you're gonna get him through free in game out. Oh, Asta. Oh, thank God. He got away again. Shit. At least we got Asta back. That's the important thing. Shit.
Good work. You did very well.
Did I? How was Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic.
God.
While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
Thank God. How did you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler.
Adler?
They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within.
Oh.
Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Good. Is this the end?
Yes, it is over.
Why do I feel like you didn't do much?
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, madam. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved.
What's that?
And that is something I must deal with myself.
Sus. Oh. Have you heard? The lead research Asta was attacked too. That Duke Inferno. Devious. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. It seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence as the rumors suggest. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all. Oh, shut up. Masterminding this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn sympathy points. That line of thoughts do have some merit. Enough already, this is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? True that. Speaking of which, where's that very first rabble roster, Rich_Know-It? Oh right, he was real righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Let me see. Ugh, the guy left without the group without making any noise. Rich_Know-It, man, he needs to be killed. Oh dear. Oh.
I've been waiting.
Shit, so there's gonna be a showdown between these two?
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
What?
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlum. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
So Dr. Ratio was someone who caused all
For
this?
curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you. To accompany and observe.
Why?
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
This makes no sense.
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack, which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic, a third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
Oh, that's not dark.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor. But maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
So he doesn't like geniuses?
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong.
And what would that be, pray tell?
To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs.
I am so confused. What?
But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up.
Ah, right, be right back. I'm gonna have dinner. Okay, guys, I'm back. I finished having food. Me and Kate had some quesadillas, and we watched an episode of Traces Australia. Banging show. But let's get back into it. And I'm sorry there's been so many interruptions. This episode. It's just we've had a lot of shit going on today.
I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild, devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
Basically, he doesn't like stupid people.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves.
So he wants the researchers to kind of look at themselves more rather than just looking up to the Genius Society? But he's got such a weird way of doing it.
Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
I'm so confused.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
True.
As for the spark I leave behind,
Face flame?
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
it is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds, Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
I am so confused. Oh.
A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Ratio a good guy or a bad guy? I am so confused. Dr. Ratio has become a visitor to the Express. Okie dokie. Berta? I've heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. Well, I mean her safety. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. True. It's a shame that we haven't found the phase flame yet. Forget it. I'll think of Ezra and May owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. Also, I'm thankful to Mr. Ratio. Who's that? Eh? Eh? Oh, she doesn't know. Okay, right. Well, I think with that note, we're actually officially done with this event, which is actually fucking brilliant timing because I think Panaconi is releasing soon. I hate NVIDIA broadcast. Like, why? Get rid of that shit. Anyway. Oh, right. That was a lot of information to unpack. Obviously, we know Duke Inferno from the reaction video that we did a while back. And I'm sorry this one took me so long to get out, but I'm hoping that the next event and getting our Panaconi is not going to take that long, as that is dropping next week. So, well, I say next week, by the time you guys see this video, it'll be this week. So, let me know what you guys want to do. I have also put up a poll, because I'm just getting it up now. Basically, I do want to record the other events, and I wasn't sure whether to release, how to release it. So when I say that, I put up a poll saying, okay, so Panaconi is landing soon, but I have a previous event to play through that I've not had the time to do yet in Honkai Star Rail. Should I record them? And if so, when should I release the videos? At this current moment in time, we've got 15 votes, with most of you, nearly 50%, saying to record the previous events and then release them after Panaconi. Then you got record previous events and then release alongside Panaconi, and then 20% going record previous events and release between patches. Now, obviously, I only upload Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday, so I don't upload every day a week, but I do still aim to get 2 videos out on those days, so you're still getting quite a big substantial amount of videos a week. And obviously I'm just trying to think how I'm going to cover those and what we're going to release. I'm probably going to release some more quest guides because we haven't had any of those come out for a while. So if you guys have any requests for videos in that meantime, let me know. I'm going to try and aim to get 1 gaming video and 1 reaction if possible. So yeah, let me know. But thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again in the next one, for this series at least, which is going to be Panaconi. Take care, guys. Bye!